Hi, it's that
That's
one.
you.
Yeah,
Go.
great.
All right, have you got pins?
I'll take some.
No, go.
Thanks.
That was me at registration for a Glentress Trail race. She is shouting go, go, go because the race was due to start in 1 minute. I was a bit late. I blame my brother's driving. He said he knew a shortcut to get there, but it took 20 minutes longer. At least the scenery was nice on the way.
Have you got a spare 2 seats so we can come and join you, Alex, in a bit? Is that alright?
The race starts in a small field. I'd recommend trying to get close to the front because as soon as the race starts, it goes downhill along a small path and then takes a sharp left. At that point, everything backs up. So if you're at the back, you'll get caught up amongst everyone else. I injured my Achilles earlier this year, and this is the first race I've done since getting back to training. So at this point in time, I was a little bit nervous about how I was going to get on. As soon as you turn left, the climbing starts and you're soon off-road. Watch out for roots and don't trip. My Achilles was feeling good, but as you can probably hear in the video through all my heavy breathing, I was a little bit unfit. My brother started with a jacket on, but after a mile of climbing, he got too hot and removed it. One of the nice things about this race is that they allow you to run with your dogs, which must be a great assistance when going uphill. My favourite sections of the course are the small paths that run through the trees. After a couple of miles of uphill, there's a nice flat section that allows you to get your breath back. There had been a lot of rain in the run-up to the race, which meant that the paths were quite muddy. I'm wearing Hoka speed coats, which I find very comfortable and have good grip for these sort of conditions. It didn't take long until I needed to refuel. My Achilles felt good, but my stamina was shocking. Not surprising considering how little running I've done. If you're wondering what I'm eating here, it's a Kendall mint cake gel. It's quite sweet and sugary, but I love them. From this point on, there's more paths and sharp turns, but eventually it opens up to a long climb up the side of a hill. By this point, I had no idea where I was, but if you'd asked me to point back at the start, I'd have no idea where to point. The good thing about a trail race is that your finishing time is largely irrelevant. If you feel like walking and enjoying the view, just walk. This is a good point to mention that there is no support on the course other than a water stop. You have to carry everything you need. There is a mandatory kit list. Make sure you take it all, as I did see people checking runners' bags. After 90 minutes of running, we finally reached the top and we were treated with a wee glimpse of the sun. And then it was straight back into the trees for some more hills. The camera does not do justice to just how steep the next part of the course is, but once that part is done, it's mostly downhill from here. The last section is all downhill. At this point the sun came out and we were treated to nice views back to the start. I was filming, so I let my brother win. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Finished the race with no pain in my Achilles and got round just below my aim of 2 hours 30. My favourite part of the race is on the way home. There's a great cafe in People that does amazing sausage rolls and sweets. I think next time I'll just skip the race and go straight there. Donuts.